Hello, welcome to another episode of the Hayes Hustle Podcast. It is me, your host, the trap trainer, Coach Hayes himself. Thank you for joining us. I would love if you would take the time to like, to share, to comment, and please subscribe. Enjoy this next episode. Thank you. Welcome to another episode of the Hayes Hustle Podcast. It is me, your host, Coach Hayes, the trap trainer himself. I am here. Sorry, just got to eating some breakfast here. Had some beef stew for breakfast. It's freezing. So I heated up some leftovers from last night. Beef stew? What's going on, man? Monday. Say, man. Hey, man. It's me, Coach Hayes, man. Monday. Time for us to get popping. Time for us to get locking. It is the starting line. Time to get rolling, baby. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Holiday weekend. Today, we got the good old Labor Day. Let's get going, man. Time to get working. Time to get rolling. Time for the kids to go back to school. Time for us to get back on that routine. You know, that's what time it is, baby. Monday. Make it happen Monday. Mindset Monday. Make a move Monday. That's what we on. Hayes Hustle Podcast. Thank you for joining me. I'm so happy to be with you today. So happy to be with you. I'm so happy to give you another week of straight up free game. Free game, baby. Huh? That's right. Now, if you want the other packages, if you want to get the other content, the special content that we're filming that we have on our Patreon, you're going to have to subscribe to that. That game is sold and not told. This game, though, we want to give you some free games so I can give you plenty of jewels, man. It's funny, somebody the other day asked me, one of my clients in my training business, asked me, he said, man, I showed somebody your Instagram. If you haven't checked it out, check it out on Instagram at OTA_Team Hayes. It's my training Instagram, my training business. Used to be All Season Training Academy, OTA. So this client says, man, I was showing someone your Instagram and we were talking about you. And he said that person was so surprised that you put so much of your training on Instagram. Aren't you scared somebody gonna steal it? And I'm just like, bro, yeah, I'm sure I'm teaching people how to train. You know what I mean? I'm sure I'm educating people how to train. That's my platform. Is to teach you. And it's to also validate. I know what the hell I'm talking about. There's a reason why I've sent 500 kids to college. It ain't no joke. And I like being different from what they doing. So when they see what they're doing and they see what I'm doing, they go, damn, man, this is different. They either think my shit is weird or they gonna call me and want to give it a try. Either way it go, I'm putting out success. And I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't scared of what nobody else is doing. I don't look at what nobody else do. I don't stalk other trainers and shit like that. I do what I do. I'm sure somebody stalks me, but I don't stalk nobody else, man. This stuff is God-given. And then I honed it. I honed my own crap, my own style, my own craft. So, I ain't scared of nothing. But he asked me that. Aren't you scared? Put all that out there, man. Put it out there and somebody gonna steal it. Man, if it's yours, can't nobody take what's yours. Can't nobody take what's yours, man. Let's go. Can't nobody take what's yours. Put it all out there. Put it all out there. That's the part of if you got a gift. If you got a gift, if you can find your gift, if you're patient enough, if you're diligent enough to actually find your gift, your job is to hone it and then give it away. The first thing you might do, so maybe you're a person out there trying to make a move on Monday, and I'm already getting into it. I haven't even thanked the sponsors yet. I'm already gaming. I'm already ready to go. I haven't even talked about the weekend. We got stuff going. I haven't caught you up on my weekend. But let me throw you a nugget before we get going. If you got a skill, and we'll hit this harder a little later. Sometimes, especially when you first recognize what the gift is and what you're doing, maybe it's a new business, maybe it's whatever you decided to get busy with. A lot of times, the proof, the concept is once you give it away. How do you get videos on Instagram? Sometimes if you know you good, but ain't nobody ever paid for your shit, you're gonna have to give some of that shit away. Just to get proof the concept, just to go, oh, my shit worked. This ain't just in my head. This is real. You want people to talk about it. You want to spread the word. How can you get this thing started? It's going to be giving it away. You hear people talk. I have to intern for a year. Then college coaches and stuff like that. Intern for a whole year. You don't get paid for a whole fucking year, right? Like, and then you start getting paid. Or what other things you do that with? I ain't gonna get paid for a whole year. What? That's the way the game goes. If you got a real gift, if you really are who you say you are, if you volunteer for a year, that should be enough to get that shit cracking. That should let you shake the right hands, meet the right people, and some of us ain't just on the right page. We trying to get there without doing some of this work, some of this leg work, homie. That's why you ain't getting down the road, because you ain't doing the right leg work. Leg work get you down the road, man. Leg work. You gotta do some of that work. Real talk. Real talk. I'm on you today about this shit, man. Yeah. We getting into it today. Monday morning, man. Hit them by the yawning, man. I work all these lazy ass cats. You find your gift. You start getting into it. You start learning it. Once you start learning it, before you start getting paid, a lot of times you got to give that shit away. Before they start talking about you, before you start building a following, before you start, you got to give it away. I had to give away so much training. This podcast, I'm giving it away. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you the game for free. Everybody asks, why I get a game for free? I'm giving it to you. I think this is something I'm going to do big. I know I'm going to do it big. I'm going to stay into it till it's big. So it's going to blow up. But first, you got to give it away for free. So we got our Patreon too. That you got some cooking with Coach Hayes. We got some father time stories in there. We got some discounts on training and on merch that's coming out. Man, we just building it up for y'all just to have, whether it's free game and you don't need none of that, or you want to rep. You want to rep the brand. You got kids that want help with recruiting services or with training services or equipment rentals. Bro, I'm right here. I'm one man. I'm one man gang. I'm on that shit, bro. I'm on you. So it's fantastic, man. Try to get you up on this. Today's episode sponsored by Hey Sports Performance. I'm trying to get you going for your week, man. Hey Sports Performance. Our main goal, number one goal, is turning potential into performance. It's been my goal for the last 20 years. Every kid, every school, every program I come in contact with, my job is to turn their potential into performance. Gas them up. Time to gas. I fuel them up. I don't gas them up. Gas them up is false. Falsehoods. Gassing you up, talking shit to you. You ain't really about that life. I fuel you up so you can mash on these cats. That's what it's all about. I've had an opportunity to send over 500 kids to college, man. 300 D1, 200 NAIA Division 2, Division 3, JUCO, European League, overseas league, everywhere. And we've been everywhere, man. Everywhere. I've been everywhere. I always like to say we. I'm trying to put it on somebody else, but it's me. It's me. I can't hide from it. When this light on you, you can't hide. I can't hide from it. It's me. So yeah, sponsored by Hey Sports Performance. I'm here to get your week going, man. I'm here to get your week going, baby. If you need any help in any area, we cover all areas, man. All areas of life. If you just a kid and you're trying to get coordination and balance, trying to ignite that spark. You see something in your kid, or you just want to get his little chubby ass rolling. You just want to start getting metabolism going and good habits, workout habits. All that shit is. I mean, this is real, bro. What do you know? Is besides starting these kids on the phone all the time, on the computers all the time, you better get back physical. Make boys need to work. Girls are craving this work. This is the investment. This is the investment now. They ain't doing enough in PE now. They don't even have PE in some of these schools now. Kids don't know how to run. Kids don't know how to do sit-ups. Kids don't know how to do push-ups. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Childhood obesity is my enemy. It destroys kids' self-esteem. It destroys kids' self-esteem. Understand, I used to be overweight. It destroys kids' self-esteem. No. So we help kids from all ages, from the time they can walk, man. From whenever they're ready to start building self-confidence and building a better self-image, I'm here for them. So we got a little program called Haystacks, and that's like 4th grade on down. You can come in for 30-minute sessions. That's about the least I do, 30-minute sessions. I really go about 40 minutes, but we got little Carter, one of my famous little men, little Carter Hood. He's one of my Haystacks. And then we got the next group. I used to have a girl, Amelia. She was a Haystack, but then she graduated to middle school. So now she's in our Hayes Prep program. Hayes Prep program. Middle school kids getting ready for high school. High school kids getting ready for college. College kids getting ready, getting ready for the season or getting ready for pros. Pro kids coming home and staying ready. College prep. That's what that is. Getting you ready for the next level. All about the next level. Whatever your next level is. College prep program. Then we have Hayes Fit. This is the one I'm really trying to get popping. I've had both of those other two going for years. I mean, I've trained youth kids and got them great foundations. I've trained high school and middle school kids, prepared them for college. I've trained college kids, prepared them for pros. I've trained pros and kept them ready before. What I haven't had enough of is the Hayes Fit program, where I get to work with adults that is looking for their inner strength again to get snapped back, or they're executives and they got little time, but they need a big output and a big bang with their workout, and they want to get social time in and quality work. You know what I mean? Like, or even a kid who doesn't play sports and who are just working out because they want to feel good about themselves. And all this mental stuff going on these days. Sometimes working out is the issue. Just working out. And we ain't talking about being overweight. We talking about you working out. Then you have a person to work out with. Now you have a social, start building your social circle. The endorphins you release, you stop being so scared and fearful. The cortisol is gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of stuff start happening when you work out. So just throwing it out there. Okay, just throwing it out there. So if you're never in need of my services, if you want to ever check out what I do, and believe me, I change up what I do for everybody. I'm not going to get an adult and make them do what I make the kids do. Come on, man. It's all based on your goals. Some of these kids' goals are to play at the next level. Then I got to get them next level shit. If you trying to look good, look great, then we going to do that. If you just want to social and you want to make sure you're getting fit at the same time, we going to do that. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. My name is Coach Hayes, and I make dreams come true. so whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Hey, so if you want to get a hold of me, give me a holler, 971-400-8351, or email me, coachwillhayes@gmail.com. Or you can check me out, give me a DM on our Instagram, either the Hayes Hustle Podcast Instagram, and I can answer any of your training questions. Or you can go on our training platform on Instagram at OTA_Team Hayes. So that's that. So you gotta take care of business. Gotta take care of business. Gotta let you know who paying the bills here. Gotta let you know who paying the bill. Dollar bills is Monday, man. We gotta get popping. Time to get rolling. Time to get rolling. Now, what if you don't have the energy I have right now? What if you don't have the energy? Let's get rolling. Let's get going. I would just there's a lot to say about motivation. There's a lot to say about motivation. And are you a naturally self-motivated person? If you plan on being an entrepreneur, if you are not a self-motivated person, you might want to think about not being an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a couple things. Nobody's making you a schedule. So the world has kind of defined what the schedule is. Get up, have breakfast, behind you to take kids to school. You know, like you have to really define a schedule, a regimen that allows you to turn your potential into performance. That one's key. Sometimes I just get up and I don't have a plan. I didn't write shit down. I just know I got the day off, which I should enjoy the day off. But some days I have like 2 clients. So theoretically I have a lot of time to do this million things I need to be doing. And then I get done with the day and none of that shit is done. None of it's done. Like, you know what I'm saying? None of it's done. Just a unguided missile. Being able to stay focused and stay motivated. That I guess they're two different things. But if you can stay focused, you gotta stay motivated to be focused sometimes, right? That's the whole thing. Like, and sometimes that kills your vibe because you stay motivated, you want it. And then all of a sudden, you're bored with it. Motivation versus consistency. Topic of conversation today. When it's exciting, when it's brand new, so easy to be motivated. So easy. Got to go into my drawer here. Go into the old desk drawer here. Make sure I'm writing down notes as we go. Easy to be motivated when it's brand new. We're talking about marriages, right? Brand new, kiss all the time, hugging all the time. What about when it's 20 years deep? What about that's your parents, whether that's you, whether you've been with your girl for 4 or 5 years? You're not motivated to do those shit you used to do no more. What if it's a business? You've been going, you haven't seen no success. It's not doing what you thought it was going to do. It's not doing the numbers you thought it was going to do. It's not making you feel like you thought it was going to feel. This is how you go through the process. Not instant gratification. This is the process. If it's not breaking you, it's building you. Free game. Giving it to you, man. If it's not breaking you, bro, it's building you. So when it strains you, when it rearranges you, that's when you're doing it. That's when you in it. Don't feel good. Think about it. Don't feel good. You be stretched while you alive. Life is literally stretching you while you're alive. In order for you to grow, it has to stretch you. While you're alive, while you're walking around. So that's pain you have to go through, suffering you have to go through, the experiences you have to go through. Don't understand that. People, why does it have to be like this? Why? I gotta strain you. I gotta make you grow. Gotta make you bump your head. Gotta make you fall down. Gotta make you understand the duck right there, the turn over there to do that. How do I do that? By making you run right into that damn wall. By making sure you turn right into that damn car. You know what I'm saying? Wake you up and shake you up and make you have to realize what the hell's going on. Motivation will come and go. The how you look at your wife when you first see her, when you courting her, and how you look at her, you will be, hey, there's a lot of good talk, and believe me, I'm sure a lot of relationships stay just like that. But there's a lot of them lose what we fizzle or fizz or whatever, all that shit. Same way of new business, and now I ain't making no money, and you like, man, I could be doing something else. Shit, this ain't gonna work. Now you already doubting yourself, and you ain't never, Those are the times you gotta dig harder. Those are the times you gotta reinvest in your relationship, in your business, when you gotta double down. On the other side of that shit is success. Other side of doubting yourself, other side of, damn, this is tough, other side of, but motivation comes and goes. So what do we do? What do we do, man? You're not motivated no more? Fuck, don't want to get up, blah, 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 blah. I don't feel like doing that shit today, man. It's just, now who said that before, man? I've said that before. Man, fuck that shit, man. That's the devil on you right there. He like, yes, got him. We almost got him. The nigga said, fuck him. He almost there. He on the edge. He about to jump. Then I say, fuck it, I gotta do it. And he like, God damn it, I almost had him. No. I'm like, nope, I gotta get this shit caught up. I got some shit to do. I gotta blah, blah, blah. Woo. All right. Like literally self-motivate. You got to blow that air back into your system. You got to. So where does that come from? If you don't have that naturally, yo, okay, some of us have that naturally. And I'm saying naturally meaning my dad instilled that in me when I was a kid. So it ain't going nowhere. It's in my programming. It's what I heard every day. It's who he built me to be. That ain't going nowhere. So if you ain't got that naturally, not all of us was lucky enough to have that naturally. A lot of people have inheritance naturally. They got money naturally. That don't give you confidence. Does give you security though. I got a lot of confidence. I ain't got all the security in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's in wealth. I ain't got all the security in the world, right? Just real talk. It's what do you do when the motivation is gone? I'm sure anybody that's successful has, started something, relationships, businesses, anything you can think of, a class, school, education, right? Going to college and it gets tough. Med school and it gets tough. Law school and it gets tough. Taking the bar and failing a zillion times and not want to take it, but didn't get over it, and seeing how exhilarating that felt and being able to do what you've always did or what your gift is. How do you, the big answer is consistency. When you're not motivated anymore, when it doesn't feel fresh anymore, it doesn't feel good anymore, right? We are in this feel good society. If it don't feel great every day, all day, it depends on the longevity of the deal. If you get something for a lifetime, bro, maybe 1 year is good. Some years going to be better than other years. You know what I'm saying? Like you're judging things in weeks instead of years. I'm going to be doing something for 10 years, man. Year 1 might not have been that great. Year 5 might have been shitty. But if year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4 was great, and year 6, year 7, man, fuck year 5. You know what I'm saying? That's just the dip, yo. You know? Because it takes a while to launch shit off. People want to see if you are who you really are. You know the biggest test to see if you are who you really are? Consistency. How many people I done seen started some shit, and I hate to even say this, and then 6 months later, they doing something else. A whole nother direction. Not even the same thing, not even the same field. So you wasn't who you said you was fucking 6 months ago, who I thought you was. Like, nah, man, this is who I am. This is what I do. Nah, this is more like me. Okay, bro, I trust you. Start doing that. Nah, see him 6 months later. Man, fuck this. I'm going to do this. Nah, I ain't doing this. Right? And then 6 months later, well, it's hard to go anywhere when you stop, stop, go. You gotta be consistent. We talk a business or business. If you got a great idea and you really believe in some shit, if you started a career path and you really believe in some shit, and just because there's some rocky roads to begin, that's not deterrence. That's not a deterrent. That's not a deterrent, bro. Like, what is going on is you need to go in that direction 2 to 5 years to see is that way for you, if God got a blessing for you, because it takes time. God want to see. Let me drag you through some shit and let's see if you still about this life. Let's see how consistent you can be. If I knock your ass around a little bit, take this away from you, take that from you, will you still be dedicated? Will you still be into it? God's gonna put you through that to see if you can, if you really worthy of the blessing, if you really worthy of releasing the rewards that come with your gift. Boom, boom. Consistency is the key. You're gonna get bored, bro. And then when you start getting bored a little bit because the process not working, because it's a painful, stressful, straining process, what will bring you back to motivation is experiencing the dub. Because being consistent brings dubs. When you're consistently good, you're considered great. So focus on being consistently good. Focus on executing all the time. Focus on meeting the challenge. And then the dubs will start to come. You don't get to dictate when they come. You just get to dictate. You continue working your ass off for the dub. You don't get to control when it comes, though. Right? Nobody would work really, really hard if they could control when it comes. So having faith in a process, getting up, having faith in your idea, getting up, having faith in the hustle and the grind, getting up and having faith in the Lord, that's our mixing potion. You know what I'm saying? You know? That's what we talking about. Make a move Monday, man. Make a move. Time to make a move, man. We're talking that game. Game. Being consistent will bring the dub. So when the motivation is gone, and of course, try to get motivated again. But if you don't naturally perk back up, you can go look at some videos. You can go worry about that. You can do all that. But what you can sustain is consistency. What you cannot sustain is this high emotional, I hope I feel great today, blah, blah, blah. But shit's going to happen, man. You're going to lose people in your life. There's gonna be financial problems. There's gonna be problems at home with the kids and your parents, and people gonna get sick in your life, and you're gonna get divorced. But being consistent, bro, can take you through all that shit. Consistent in your gift, God will continue to bless you and guide you to glory. Like real talk. So all that stuff gonna happen to you, but you got to be consistent. And I'm not even talking, whatever you're doing, yo, get up. We talking about making a move. We talking about making something happen. Be consistent. Be consistent. Let's go. Real talk on Monday. Getting going. Sometimes it's hard when you're doing something and you don't see the success that you want to see because you're thinking it's going to be when you want it to be. God drug my ass through the mud, bro. It took me on some serious ups and downs where I thought, oh my God, I'd have been to where I thought I was going to lose my life, where, gangs and drugs, all kind of bullshit as a kid. I remember me and my father not having a place to live. Several times. I remember getting evicted 1,000,000 times. I remember just life, like not gonna happen for me. Then I remember the greatest shit happening to me. Me getting, having my kids and how I started to see my life elevate as I started to make the right decisions. As I started to live not what I wanted to do, but what I thought God wanted me to do. When I started doing the things that I thought God wanted me to do, that I thought he put me here to do. Of course, I couldn't be like, God, is it what you put me here to do? But the things were happening so naturally. I was doing them so well, and I loved doing them, and it was helping people. That's the trifecta. And I said, I think this is what it is. I'm just going to go with it. As I went with it, the doors started to open. The opportunities started to happen. Some of the opportunities were not meant for me, even though they came up. God struck them down. If I took them up on them, if I thought it was for me, like the red line operation, God, somebody in that situation, in that realm, was not supposed to be there because God didn't let it be successful. That's the only reason He'd take it away. So I was trying to make it through a portal, and God was like, "Listen, what you don't know is you got somebody." You got a traitor with you. You got somebody with you that should not be with you. Maybe multiple people. It could have been more than one. But God shut that down. Start over. Only person you roll with is you. We starting with you again. You don't need all these people, all these trainers, all these co-owners, all this other shit. I gave you a gift. How are all these people eating on your gift? And that's the real deal. That's the real deal. I was making already, but before I started this red line process, I was already making $100,000 a year, and then I get the red line joint. My man said, my partner at the time says, well, now you got to generate 3 times more than that. What? Oh, that's what this means. I need to generate 3 times much more in business now, right? Like, but not get 3 times much more money. Like, am I going to get $300,000 a year? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, I don't understand. How's the correlation to what's happening here? I got to get that so you can eat, and so I can eat, and so we can pay the trainers. So the pie just got diluted and divided. And what about everybody find their own motherfucking gift? Is what I start thinking. What about everybody stop eating off my gift? Why don't we empower people to find their own motherfucking gift so they can be actually confident and everybody can stop? You don't need to work for me. I don't need you working for me. I give you some game. Work for yourself, cuzzo. I don't need you on my payroll, Negro. What's up? Huh? Yeah, real talk. I'd rather make you to a boss, man. So you ain't up in my sauce. I don't need that. Like real talk, man. Like that. That's what people don't really understand. Like there's people that love to employ you. They love to employ you. You gotta love have people working for you. They're bosses. I'm a boss, bro, but I got control of me. I don't need control of everybody else. Just don't get in my way. You know what I'm saying? Then you might find yourself having a problem. Monday morning, man, we gotta go. We gotta go. Quit messing around. I'm just talking that you gotta be confident. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be confident. It's critical to success. Confident, knowing what the hell you are, who you are, why you do what you do. If you some kind of business, if you don't know what your business is and what problem you solve and what are what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, if you spending time, if you're a businessman or a businesswoman and you spending more time on social media scrolling than you are posting up your business and marketing your shit, you in the wrong. What we doing? Like real shit, man. Trapper to trapper. Like let's talk. Let's do it for real. Stop procrastinating. I used to be the procrastinator. I used to be the one on the other side of this, needing somebody to kick me in the ass, and that's why I'm kicking you in the ass. That's why I'm kicking you in the ass, because I used to be that same one. Like, man, I got to start my podcast. Nope. I got to get it going this week. Oh, man, I got to email this person. I got to boom, boom, boom. So you know what? I said, you know what? I'm going to get up every day and I'm going to remind them. Be like I used to call my dad, like, fuck, man. But he'd be like, hey, get off the phone. Go do this, go do that. But all right, cool. What I realized, nobody going to tell me that no more. My father is gone. He was the only person that wanted to see me be fucking great. He was the only person, man. He was to guide me. He don't give a fuck how old I was, how old he was. What he had going in his life, he wanted to guide me. He wanted to see me better than him. The only person in the world that I've ever felt like that from. Period. Got me? Like, try to make sure that you have an idea in your head. You got this picture that you're working for. So when you do get tired, when you do lose motivation, when you lack motivation, but you still got bills, but you still got a dream, right? Then you got to be fucking consistent, which most people can't do. That's why most people are not successful. Crack the code, man. Crack the code. Work through it. Not just work harder, work smart, work through it. When the pain is there, that don't mean you don't slow down. That don't mean you don't feel the hits. That don't mean you don't feel sad. That don't mean you don't feel mad. It just means that my gift is first. And I work through it every day. That's how I show my thanks. How do you show God thanks for all the things he did for you? How do you show your parents, right? This is the same thing. How do you show your parents? Everything they did for you, how do you show them? You should maximize your opportunities. They let you, I sign you up and it costs $300-$400. Are you shitting me? But today we like, yeah, thanks, mom. And you just kind of shit stuff off. No. Go. My dad would have put his foot up my ass. Nigga, you gonna be shitting basketball, size 9 Nikes for the next. You size 11, but you would say, you'll be shitting these size 11, these size 12 motherfucking Nikes if I see you running up and down that motherfucking court after I done spent my $400. This dude was hardcore. This nigga get mad as hell. Mad as hell, man. Mad as hell. Unbelievable. Little memories like that bring me back to it, just to the reality, make me smile. Made me smile thinking about the old man. He was my dude, man. He's my dude. Love my daddy. That is for sure. It's, I just love it. If you're out there, you got a daddy, man, love him. Love him. Text him, tell him you love him. Go over there, give him a kiss. I used to kiss my dad on the lips. Is that crazy? Who do that? Is that looked at as bad? As a kid, how you kiss your kid on the lips when they're a kid, we just never stopped. But it ain't like we ever like. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about, hey, that type of deal. Man, we was always that close, man. We was always that close. Like, my whole life. My whole life. It never changed. Never changed, man. Sorry about that, everybody. Had to take a quick little daddy break. Just reminiscing. Had a little memory in my head that just, sometimes I do those. Remember, this whole podcast is dedicated to my pops. So I don't feel that bad, man. I don't feel that bad. This is really a conversation I would have with my dad Monday morning. Time to get rolling. He would tell me time to get going. What we working on today. He was retired, so that's what he liked to call it. He ain't had no job. He was chilling at the crib, so he called me. What we working on? I want to know what problem I have for him to solve today. What was I going through that I needed him to solve? And believe me, I always have something from relationship stuff to business stuff. I always had something for him to work on, something for me. So he was always ready to give me that advice, and I absolutely loved it. But just crazy this weekend is kind of what is it? Is it Memorial Day? Is it Labor Day? We need to figure this thing out. I'm lost on this thing. Let's figure this thing out. Where's our stuff at now? Yeah, so what's nice is that we have a great this will let you know how bad I am. I'm looking at the calendar and I'm looking for today's I'm looking for today's date on our calendar, yet I can't find it because I'm on the wrong damn month. All right, everybody. I'm back on. We back on now. Labor Day. Sorry. Big Labor Day special. So, hey, let me give you a little recap. Last Friday, I was talking about my daughter had games. Oh my God, it's been crazy. The first weekend, I think it was the Hornet Invitational. We went 2-1. We beat Nevada. We beat the Iowa Hawkeyes and swept their ass. Sweet. Then we got beat by Cal Poly. The Cal Poly was a lot better than I thought. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, after beating Iowa Hawkeyes, I was like, dude, we just got to beat Iowa. What the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just beat a Power 5 school. So, but that was tough. That's tough. Sometimes you start thinking that after you beat the big schools, you start thinking it's gonna be automatic. So then, that's right. So we got into the championship, but we lost in the championship. Fast forward to this weekend, we won the championship. Excuse me. We won the championship against Portland. And we went we went crazy in these games, but this was a good one. This was the Sacramento State Invitational. So last week was the Hornet Invitational. I think this was the Sacramento State Invitational. But hey, girls are getting better and better. My daughter now, tonight, they have a big game night tonight, kind of a Labor Day special, before heading out to Florida and playing against the Gators and Clemson. Oh my God, are you serious? Look at my eyes right now. Oh my God. I just go crazy, man. My daughter played against this big time competition, so I just can't even imagine when this is happening. So I'm so excited. So excited. So ain't nothing like game day. So today's a game day. Today's a special Labor Day game day special. Today's a Labor Day game day special. So we're talking about consistency and motivation. And you think about that in sports a lot. That has to happen a lot. Like even NBA players and MLB players, 100-something games in the MLB. 82 games in the NBA, I believe. right? Like, like it's a long ass season. Of course, they get paid a lot, stuff like that. But what helps them to not break down during the year? Being consistent in the weight room. The ones that are not are the ones that are broken down. Being consistent doing the mental stuff that it takes to get through. The mental exercises, the mental, right? Spending enough consistent time at home to ground themselves with their family. Consistency. That's what helps them make it through the long season. The athletes that are not consistent, that season is torture. Can't wait for that shit to be over. Because they have not yet got used to being consistent at anything. Work on being consistent if you want to be successful. One of the biggest keys to success. Staying motivated, motivation will come and go. But when you are not motivated and you know for a fact that doing A and B will equal C, that if I do this and I do it regularly, it will allow me to do this. You don't have to be fucking motivated to understand that. Boom, there's the game right there. Somebody let you know, like, listen, man, if you do this every day, by day 20, you're gonna have your goal. What if you wake up and you tired? Who gives a fuck? The goal is I didn't do this today. What are you gonna do? Sleep the day away? Give the day up? It doesn't matter. You need to hear this from somebody besides your parents. Somebody besides somebody who's getting on your ass. Hear it from me. Get your ass up and get rolling. Be consistent. Stop bitching. Stop finding something that's wrong. Go get rolling, partner. Get rolling, act like you really want something. Put that bullshit aside. Put the game down. Put whatever the fuck you doing down is impeding you from getting your shit popping on Monday today and starting that thing going. You need to leave it alone. We need to get focused. Real talk with Coach Hayes, man. It's Monday. I'm getting up in this day. Okay. Today's episode brought to you by Hayes Sports Performance. My job, turning potential into performance. If you want to see the best version of yourself, turn it on. Turn your potential into performance. That's my key to you. And it starts off every Monday. Every Monday on the Hayes Hustle Podcast show, you got an opportunity to hear these words, to hear this game, and get in the game. Don't be a lame. Get in the game. Let's go. Let's go. Quit blaming everybody else. Get your ass in the game, and let's get cracking. That's what's up. Make a move. No matter whether you fall or not, nigga, you gotta make a move. Don't be so safe. You ain't gonna fall if you don't make no move, but you guarantee you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna go nowhere. You gonna get passed up because you ain't moving. Time to make a move. It's Monday, man. It's Coach Hayes. I'm right here with you. I'm moving. You grooving. I will see you on Tuesday. Rack it up. Let's go. Tuesday. Real Talk Tuesday. We should have started something today, and tomorrow I'm pushing it further down the line, further down the road. I'm following up on it. I'm finishing up on it. I'm polishing it up, getting it ready. Or I already sent it out and I'm waiting on a response. I'm following up with the EA. Did you get my email yesterday? I just wanted to make sure I'm being consistent with building whatever I'm doing. The small stuff. If I'm at the beginning of this thing, I'm just at the beginning. I'm just getting up and I'm making the details. I'm whatever it is. Maybe I'm collecting scraps so I can get a down payment to go do something, get up and go collect metal. Maybe you got to go collect recycling and get enough money to get gas money to get across the town so you can take care. Get your ass up and go get the bottles and the cans and get popping, man. Fuck what everybody else talking about. Forget about where everybody else starting at. You got to do you. Where you at? Play your hand from where you are. Don't worry about what the cards everybody else got. Play your hand today. Stay consistent. Consistent will bring you dubs. Dubs will bring you motivation. You will start motivated, you will lose motivation, then you start being consistent. Consistent will bring you dubs. The dubs will bring you back to motivation, and the cycle continues and continues and continues. Trap trainer coming at you today, man. I went from trapping in the streets to training big time athletes. God got a plan for everybody, man. God got a plan for everybody. Find yours. Get in your lane, run fast, and win. This Coach Hayes on Make a Move Monday. Get your mind right. Have a fantastic day. Make a move. Don't regret. No regrets. Make a move today. Make it happen today. It's your day. Stay motivated. Stay consistent. Stay fly. I'm Coach Hayes. Peace. I'm out.